Hello and welcome to another episode by CDBTC. Today is September 6th, 2021. We have a rocket ship on our hands. It's already delivered more than 400% in less than 24 days, only in crypto. If you're interested, stick around. The rocket ship I'm talking about is Maki. I discussed Maki on my August 11th video when it was trading at around 0.073. So I'm just going to try to lift it here. And that translates into 456% gains in only 24 days. Take a look at the video when I talked about Maki and how it was an interesting play. Maki Swap is a decentralized exchange on the HECO ecosystem. It's worth about $100,000 market cap. If they're able to increase the usage of their exchange, this could probably do a 10 or 20x. So congratulations to those that joined me in that Maki move. Now the question is it done? Is Maki done, or is there more upside to Maki? So let's zoom out of the chart and let's take a look at where Maki is versus its historic price action. As you can see, basically Maki is creating this cup pattern, which most of the times ends up completing all the way up to the top. This means that from this point on, 0.40 cents, Maki has still 200% upside from this point on. If you got in from the bottom, from my August 11th call, that's 1,456% when we get there. As you can see, there's a lot of volume coming in, so that is very nice. That's very important. We can see that the market is confirming that there's interest in Maki. And when we come to GeCo and look at the stats, we can see that Maki currently has a $3.5 million market cap. It has a double of trading volume, so the trading volume is double that of the market cap. We can say that 100% of the tokens are recycled twice in a day. That doesn't mean that all of the tokens are recycled, but from an economics perspective, that's very, very positive. But what is Maki Swap? Maki Swap is an AMM, an automated market maker that works on the HECO ecosystem. What is the HECO ecosystem? It's the Huobi ecosystem. So Huobi is one of the largest exchanges in Asia, and they created their own ecosystem, just like Binance has their Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So that could translate into huge growth because Huobi does have a large user base, and they will probably be investing in making this chain successful. So Maki Swap is something like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, or Bakery Swap. If you remember what Cake and Bake did, they were very small. Then when BSC started to grow, they started to grow, and they just kept going and going and going. And they delivered incredible returns for all investors. So Maki Swap is something like that. It's an AMM, it's on the Huobi ecosystem, and right now it's very, very small. Its market cap is only $3.5 million. So what happens if we compare Maki to some other AMMs on different chains? Let's compare it to Cake. That means that to catch up with Cake, Maki has to grow 1,472x. Yes, that's a far shot. We know it's not going to do that because the Huobi ecosystem is definitely not as popular as the Binance Smart Chain system. Who knows, in the future it might be. But let's say that it's not going to grow as fast. So let's find other comparisons. What about Bake? It's 150x for Maki Swap's market cap to reach that of Bake. Right now, Maki's is 3.6 versus 550 for Bake. But okay, Bake is still large. It's large now. Let's find a smaller one. So let's move on to the swaps on smaller systems that haven't grown as much. Well, I'm going to go to Quick, but you know that Polygon is large. But Quick is the market maker or the AMM on Polygon. It's the largest one. And it's 58.62 for Maki to reach that one, okay? So people are going to say, no, but Polygon is already large. So let's find something smaller, something newer. So we're going to go with the Phantom ecosystem. And on that ecosystem, we have Spooky Swap with its token Boo. That's 33.15 upside versus Maki, okay, on that. So it's 3.6 million versus 121 million. Let's find the smallest one, the smallest exchange on Phantom right now. That would be Spirit Swap. Spirit Swap is 9.5x from here. So it's still a 10x from this point for Maki to catch the lowest, the smallest AMM on Phantom. Can we compare it to other ecosystems? Sure, let's go to AVAX. Let's compare it to the smallest one there. It's Pangolin, PNG. It's 23x. And let's not even compare it to Joe, which is larger, so it's 30. So the upside for Maki is incredible. And while doing a little bit of research on Maki on Twitter, I found this. Shardy B is retweeting Maki, and she's an early investor. And you know this account constantly is shilling their coins, okay? So you gotta be sure that sometime Shardy B is going to be tweeting a lot about Maki, okay? And look who else is also tweeting about Maki. The wizard army leader of Luna Fed, the crypto wizard. He's had a lot of great calls. A lot of his calls have gone hundreds of percent. And he is also tweeting about Maki, okay? Maki just got on KuCoin, so that's great news because now the liquidity pool is increasing. It's not only the volume on Maki, but it's also available on KuCoin. So it's not only on this decentralized exchange. You cannot only buy it using the HECO bridge in case you didn't want to go that route. Now you can use a centralized exchange, which makes it much easier to get. So MakiSwap is very similar to those other AMMs, PancakeSwap and BakerySwap. They have their own farms, which have very interest rates right now. They have very, very high APRs for stable coins. You can see that they have their USDC, USDT pair farming at 46.78% per year. That's incredible. That's amazing. But they also have other farms that are producing very interesting returns as well right now. And if you get Maki, you can stake it in the pool where you're going to be earning 152.52%. This is what I did when I bought Cake approximately 1 year ago. Imagine 1 year ago. And I also got involved in Bake earlier than I did in Cake. And what I did is I got their tokens and I put them in the staking, and I was just compounding. I was compounding for a few weeks or even months in the case of Bake. And when those things popped, they popped. This is Cake. Imagine buying and staking Cake in this range, and then Cake went on an amazing run in which in 104 days it rose 6,632%. And Bake did something similar as well. Imagine if you had gotten Bake at around the middle of January. It went up for a run of 48,740% in 106 days. So basically, the time I waited was 100 days. That's 3 months. And then in the following 3 months, this thing just shot up. So what's my plan with Maki? I'm just going to be staking it in here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold it for the next 3 months, depending on what Bitcoin does. If we see the Bitcoin reaches $100,000, these tokens are probably going to be doing thousands of percents, and then you should be selling, okay? Don't hold on to them forever. Sell. But right now, I think that MakiSwap is a very interesting play. As I said, from the bottom, it's risen approximately 400%. At this moment in time, this price has two options. It can either correct down here to 0.36, which would make a great entry point, or it's just going to pump right now and then try to retest this level, okay, to see if 40 cents is going to hold. Those would be the points where I would be looking for an entry, but I'm not because I'm already in the token. And where can you get Maki? Well, you can get MakiSwap, of course. You're going to have to bridge over some funds into the HECO ecosystem. But if you do not want to do that, then you can get it on KuCoin, which, by the way, has a large array of other interesting tokens. A lot of projects are listing with KuCoin, and KuCoin will probably in the future continue to grow and be a great competitor to Binance. So if you like this video and you like more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a great day.